The goal in life every day is just don't let the intrusive thought win. Today, the intrusive thought won. Let's mix together some ramen. So backstories. I get these intrusive thoughts, and some days I act on them, some days I don't. Today was the day I acted on them. I thought, after seeing on Amazon that you could buy a 24-pack of the Maruchan Ramen, you know, you'll see the brand of ramen. You could buy a 24-pack, and there were like 12 different flavors. Guys, I didn't know there were 12 different flavors of this ramen. So I did what I could instead of buying it off Amazon, which I should have bought it off Amazon. But instead of buying it off Amazon, my mom purchased some, I purchased some, and I'm cooking it, putting it together. And we're going to taste test what happens when you mix all 12 flavors of ramen together. Let's do this. This lighting's terrible. If you didn't know, I do weird stuff. A lot. Because there's a lot of flavors, okay? So we have, which for our science experiment purposes, this is not going to be a great experiment. I would rate it, you know, put a little asterisk next to it and put human error, because I couldn't find, like, these have 2 servings per container, while these only have 1. And these I'll be able to cook together and the spices will meld together. These I have to cook on their own and then mix them in after. But I had to get what I had to get. Walmart didn't have. But anyway, let's look at all of our flavors of ramen. I also don't know how all of these taste individually. But we're gonna mix them all together first. And if I wanna do this again, you can buy these on Amazon, a 24-pack of all of them in a package like this. Guys, I didn't know this many flavors of ramen existed. And then I probably will eat on this for a week, whether it's good or not, because I'm not going to the store again. Anyway, so first things first, let's look at all of our flavors. We have hot and spicy shrimp, roast chicken flavor. It's not chicken, roast chicken. All right, we have beef, pretty common. Just plain shrimp. This one actually sounds good, and I might take a bite of it before I mix it in. It's lime chili shrimp. Kind of intrigued by that, lime chili shrimp. We have pork, hot and spicy chicken, creamy chicken. It's all up reverse for y'all because I'm doing this where I can see myself. Hot and spicy beef, picante chicken. All right, and then chicken, just regular chicken. This is typically our go-to. I didn't realize they made other flavors of ramen until my sister moved in with us a while back, and I was like, oh, people actually buy not just the chicken. Let's get to cooking. So I have 6 of these packages, so I need 12 cups of water in a pot. I'm going to start with these, get these cooking, because I don't think those will take as long, considering they're by themselves. Anyway, so I need 12 cups of water. After reading the further instructions, yeah, we're going to just boil some more water and pour boiling water into those, because that's how it's supposed to be made. Okay, more you know. I'm waiting for the water to boil. But part of me wonders if the water is hot enough that comes out of a Keurig, if I could just use that. Okay, she wanted to check out that the hot and spicy. You can definitely see the cayenne and stuff, the beef, and you can definitely tell the different like shrimp and stuff. I think it's a little pinker maybe. Chicken's a lot lighter. The beef has more of a red look-ish, orange red. Anyway, here's those are. My fit today is sponsored by coaching school. The only free thing I got, live and breathe Texas. I'm not gonna tear stuff. That's why God created somebody to create scissors. Because why tear things open? Do this while my mom is not home, because she asked me. One, she bought some of this ramen for me because when I mentioned doing this, she wanted to see me do it. But she wanted me to cook it when she wasn't here because ramen stinks. Well, you may stink too, Georgiana, but the ramen never told you you stunk. Guys, this is a lot of ramen. Okay. On a normal day when I feel like eating ramen, like if there is a normal day where you feel like eating ramen, I know I've made ramen before and I add my own spices, and I feel like, you know, ultimately it's like for a serving, not the full package, a serving, it's like 190 calories. I mean, yes, lots of sodium, but if you do like a side of broccoli, like you do serving or even half a serving, do like a lot of broccoli or some type of vegetable like that, and do some protein, it actually wouldn't be a terrible meal. Is there better options that you could put? Yes. What does this ramen do to your body? I have no idea. But honestly, like if you're just looking for like a cheap, like quick add to your meal type thing, why not ramen? I also like to put a lot of spices in mine. Like I put some cayenne in it last time. I had like a lot of sinus infections and stuff. It clear up your sinuses so fast. Just dash of cayenne in there. I'm not going to add anything extra because I want this as true to mixing these as I can. We already are not going to have as much of these over here. We're not going to have as much of these because again, these are one serving while these are all 2 servings. We're getting close to boiling, guys. We're getting close. All right, so I'm just waiting for these to cook a little longer, and then I'm gonna stir them. Which honestly, they may be getting close. Like this one has to be getting close because the noodles are definitely a lot softer. They soften up. Smells good. I was supposed to cover them back. Oops. Supposed to cover them back. This one didn't get covered back up. We're gonna cover it back up. Give it some time. I don't know what covering it up back does. Covering it back up does. but I didn't quite do that, so it's now covered. I'm gonna let them sit for a few more minutes and mix it all together. I'm not gonna lie, these don't smell good. I don't know which one it is. One of these don't smell appetizing. I think it's the rotisserie chicken one. The roast chicken. Oh, or rotisserie chicken. The roast chicken. I think it's the roast chicken. I think there are dog ones inside. Oh, this one has little pieces of shrimp in it. That's cheating. That just sits out on the shelf with like dried pieces of shrimp in it. It's concerning. But I eat this. I am about to eat it. Like it does. It has like little pieces of shrimp in it. Is it just dried? How is that healthy? How? It's like a piece of shrimp. Like that's a piece of shrimp. Like focus on the shrimp. Focus on the shrimp. It's not gonna focus on the shrimp. Anyway. Oh. This one has it too. Well, that's noteworthy. Don't buy the shrimp. Okay, about to mix all this together. Because if anything, it's just going to cook even more. So, let's add them all together. I probably didn't cook the other ones long enough because I'm sure they eventually look the same, right? They eventually look the same. If y'all don't hear from me tomorrow or later, just know I mixed up all this ramen together. Guys, this is a really big bowl, and there's a really big pot of ramen over there that I'm gonna be stuck eating by myself. I like meal prepped for the entire school semester. Y'all take a look at this. I wanted to be sure I got enough of the liquid because the liquid's really where the spices are. You can definitely tell the different colored noodles. Like, I think all the noodles ended up balancing out pretty much, except for those. Like, you can tell the ones that are different color, but they all ended up looking the same after I let it sit for a little bit. I did let them sit. I don't know for how long, but we're gonna try it. Now, I will say, I don't know which flavor it is. It was one of the chicken flavors, I think. It doesn't smell good, and that's all I smell. Is the one smell that I didn't like is the what I smell. So, yummy. I can't. Ah! Yeah. Gosh, my sodium level is gonna be so high after this. Drink water. I mean, it's ramen. Like, all those ramens have a similar flavor. Oh, that was spicy. It does have a little bit of spice. I feel like the spice would be worse had I had like a full 2 servings, which I should have bought 2 and I just didn't think about it. But had I had 2 servings of the ones I had in the little cups, it'd probably be a lot spicier and probably be overpowering. But it's actually, don't quote me on this, actually not that bad. But nothing is sticking out. Like, nothing is sticking out bad. Just the smell, it smells so bad. I'm indifferent about it. I mean, it's spicy, It's got some spice to it. Like, it's not overly spicy for me. Like, it's like a good, like, subtle spice. And nothing's sticking out. I mean, it's just ramen. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed because it's not bad. I mean, it's just ramen. And I was hoping one of the flavors would stick out really bad and I wouldn't like it, or just combining them. I don't really know what combining them did. I will say the disturbing part is the ones that are like, were in the little containers, not the packages, but the little round containers. Those like had, like the shrimp ones had little pieces of shrimp, like dried shrimp, I guess, in it. Is that safe? Like, is that safe? Can somebody answer that for me? Like, how is that okay? I don't feel like that's okay. Because for some reason, the dried piece of shrimp freaked me out. Like, that's just sitting on the shelf for who knows how long, because who buys this stuff? Me. Yeah, that's the only, like, red flag I really have. I mean, I probably should have more, but yeah. Be eating. Anybody want ramen? You can comment on this video and I will personally deliver you a bowl of this ramen. Only if you live in Northeast Texas, I will deliver you a bowl of ramen, because I got a lot of ramen over there and I don't want to eat it for the week. And I can. Anyway, if you have anything else you'd like me to try, the next intrusive thought video would probably be the ordering a Sonic drink, and I'd have to order multiple now, and adding every flavor I can to the Sonic drink and trying that. So if you would like that, to see that happen, like this video, comment this video. Anyway, this was underwhelming, kind of disappointed. It's not bad. I mean, it's ramen. It has that same taste to it. Nothing stuck out. It is a little spicy. I feel like it would be more spicy and would have been overly spicy had I had the full thing. But again, this was a really bad science experiment with human error. Anyway, catch you on the flip side.